Still experimenting with some of the new features in Photoshop 2024 that was just released on September 13th of 2023. This is a cool new feature that's related to generative fill. It's called Generative Expand. And here's how it works. So this is an image I shot this morning on a Fujifilm GFX 100S, which is a medium format digital camera that has a native aspect ratio of 4:5. What I want from this is a 16:9 aspect ratio. So if I were simply to crop it with the crop tool to a 16:9 aspect ratio, you can see it would be a pretty tight crop. It's an uncomfortably tight crop. So what I really want to do is I want to keep the image top to bottom, all of the image, but I need to expand it left to right. So with the crop tool active, I'm going to outcrop. I'm going to drag the crop rectangles or crop handles out until I've got the top to bottom of the image here where I want it. Okay, and you can see that in order to make this work, there's going to be a lot of empty space on the right and left sides to go from a 4:5 aspect ratio to 16:9. But we can use the generative fill dialog box, or what's called generative expand. It's kind of disappeared now. I'm not going to type in any prompts here. I just wanted to use the existing image to create content to fill those empty areas. Now this does take a little time. It's looking at the image and it's thinking and trying to pull together maybe that tree on the right hand side, maybe the block wall and the little hillside there on the left. Let's see how well it does. Now this is not pulling from any other images. This is using the existing image to build new content on a separate layer. So if we don't like it, we can delete it and start over. Well, actually, that's pretty dang good right there. Now, one of the cool things that we have with generative fill overall is that it provides us with a couple of variations every time you do a generative fill. So let's just click through the three variations here, see if we like any of them better than the others. So there's the first one. Here's it's thinking second one. Oh, I kind of like that. And here's the third option. I think I'm going to go with door number 2. So there we go. We had a couple of options. If we wanted to create some new variations, we could just click generate again here and it would just spin through the generative fill process and create some new variations for us. But that's how simple it is to extend your background. No longer with just an empty frame, but now it's filling in content for you from the existing image if you like. So now it's ready for me to do a little retouching if I need to kind of clean some things up. And we're good to go. Thanks for watching. to see how generative fill can help us in our retouching workflow.